Late 2008, Lex Luger had just officially moved from playing instruments in the church band to making full-length beats on a cracked version of Fruity Loops. He started actively posting these beats to MySpace and even began finding rappers' emails online and sending them beats hoping for a chance at a placement. In his own words, "I was dead broke and my second kid was on the way." In 2009, Lex Luger linked up with an underground rapper at the time by the name of Waka Flocka. Lex began sending Waka Flocka beats every couple days. Eventually, he secured a couple beat placements that would end up on Waka's 2009 mixtape, Salute Me or Shoot Me Too. After befriending Waka Flocka and securing a few placements, he offered to fly him out to Atlanta to work. According to them, they spent a couple months in a basement that had no internet. Shortly after, Waka Flocka Flame blew up in his city. His song Oh Let's Do It became a hit, and he signed to Brick Squad. Although this wasn't a song that Lex Luger produced, it would only help him in the end, seeing that they had just become friends over the last couple months. Fast forward to May 2010, and Lex Luger got his first hit, Hard in the Paint by Waka Flocka, and he's the hottest new producer out. Shortly after, Lex Luger's career would skyrocket after receiving a call from Chicago artist and producer Kanye West. The two talked on the phone for 2 hours before Kanye revealed who he was and offered to fly him out to New York, where he would secure 2 songs on Kanye West's 2010 album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It was like you couldn't even listen to music without hearing his name, at least once or twice. He even collaborated with 3 6 Mafia's Juicy J and helped revive his career as well. In late 2010, Lex Luger linked up with another producer who was also on the rise, Southside. The two then founded the producer group 808 Mafia. A year later, he would leave the group for somewhat unknown reasons.
Smoked Out Luger, aka Mr. Lex Luger, aka Mr. Ham, Mr. BMF. All the songs on the radio, nigga. You know what I mean?
From then on, Lex Luger would spend the next couple years touring as an act, DJing and performing at shows, but he began to get less and less talked about. He would headline Virginia's 5th annual Epic Fest Hip Hop Festival in Richmond, Virginia, and he released his first full-length instrumental project. But it's sad to say, these are basically the most notable things that happened in those years. His career had become stagnant. By this time, rumors of his drug problems have started. Even a close friend of mine who stated Lex gave him 14 beats for $500, a little bit of coke, and some Percocets. He would go on to produce 1 or 2 tracks here and there, but that was it. Nobody really talked about him anymore. He did get brought back up a couple years later when he started some beef with his old friend, Southside of 808 Mafia, where the two went back and forth on their Instagrams for a little bit, and then again, he was gone. I'm not really sure what happened from this point on, as I tried to do a little research and really couldn't find much. It's like he went full ghost on us. Fast forward to late 2018, and while I was on YouTube I stumbled across his interview with DJ Smalls. In the interview, it made me really happy. He talks about his drug addiction, and he really opens up about how he was sober from pills and lean after 7 years of use, and even being hospitalized 4 times. He says he's been sober for almost 2 years off everything except for alcohol. He even talks about some of the beefs he had in the past, and he even talks about how he fixed the gap in his tooth after all these years. It looks like he's taken the much needed time to deal and heal through all these things he's been through. He was spotted recently in a studio cooking up beats again, and I have to say, he's back.